Nigeria's headline inflation rate rose to 34.60% in November 2024 from 33.88% in October 2024, the National Bureau of Statistics said on Monday.
Stay tuned as we dive into some top stories shaping the world today.
Hi, welcome to What's Happening. These are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10. A mayor in Mexico's central San Luis Potosi state, who was a member of the ruling Morena party, was shot dead on Sunday along with 3 other people. Jesus Eduardo Franco, mayor of Trancanhuitz municipality, and the 3 other victims were all found dead inside a vehicle, according to the state prosecutor's office. Dozens of local officials have been targeted in organized crime-related violence that has plagued Mexico in recent years. Local media reported last month that Alejandro Arcos, a mayor in southern Guerrero state, was decapitated less than a week after taking office and his head placed on top of a pickup truck. The movies are not lying then, right?
Wow. At number 9, the Nigerian Football Federation has backed Super Eagle forward Ademola Lookman and Super Falcon goalkeeper Chiamaka Nnadozie, who are in contention for the top men's and women's category at today's Confederation of African Football Award in Marrakesh, Morocco. Lookman and Nnadozie spearheads Nigeria's charge of honors at this year's ceremony as the country contests for 7 awards. Lookman will vie for the Men's Player of the Year award against Ivory Coast's Simon Adringa and Morocco's Ashraf Hakimi, Guinea's Serhou Guirassy, and South Africa's Ronwen Williams.
At number 8. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission has announced a landmark arrest of a total number of 792 suspects for offenses bordering on cryptocurrency investment fraud and romance scam. EFCC's Director of Public Affairs, Wilson Uwujaren, who briefed journalists at the Commission's office in Lagos on Monday, said the suspects were apprehended on Tuesday, December 10, 2024, in a surprise operation at their hideout, an imposing 7-story edifice known as Big Leaf Building in Lagos.
At number 7, the Sokoto state government has introduced an e-ticketing system for all its 126 mass transit vehicles currently in use for interstate, intracity, as well as interlocal government services. This came to light on Monday during a brief demonstration to the state governor, Ahmed Aliyu, at his office on how the e-ticketing system works and how a passenger can obtain a ticket without stress. Aliyu said that the initiative was part of several other measures introduced by his administration to enhance transparency and accountability in the mass transit unit and the state as a whole.
At number 6. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control has debunked claims that it approved a lung-cleansing herbal tea for smokers. The Director General of NAFDAC, Mojisola Adeyeye, in a statement on Saturday said the product, identified as Longitox, which is known as Smoker's Pride, was rejected during registration. NAFDAC stated categorically that the claim is false and completely unfounded. The product in question, Long Detox Tea or Longitox, or any similar product, is not registered by NAFDAC. Buyers beware.
At number 5, in a bid to contain acts of insurgency, more than 200 suspects linked with terrorist activities in different parts of the country have been convicted by various federal high courts in the country after being tried and found guilty of the offense through the Office of National Security Advisor. The ONSA stated that 100 of the suspects were tried by 5 federal high court judges in phases at the Kind G detention facilities over their involvement in the heinous crimes, with over 500 convictions secured in the past. Providing an update after the conclusion of Phase 6 of the trials held between December 9 to 13, 2024, the ONSA explained that a total of 237 cases were heard from the trials.
At number 4. A tragic collision involving a J5 Ford bus and a Mercedes truck at Ilubiri along the Lagos 3rd Mainland Bridge has led to the death of one person, leaving 4 injured in the incident. A statement signed by the Lagos State Traffic Management Authority Adebayo Taufik, Director of Public Affairs Department, on Monday, said the agency, after promptly arriving at the scene and spearheading the rescue operations, extricated 5 victims from the wreckage. However, of the 5, 4 were injured and the last person died from injuries.
At number 3, Shell Nigeria Exploration and Production Company Limited, a subsidiary of Shell PLC, has announced the final investment decision on Bonga North, a deepwater project off the coast of Nigeria. The project will sustain oil and gas production at the Bonga facility, the company said in a statement on Monday. Bonga North currently has an estimated recoverable resource volume for more than 300 million barrels of oil equivalent and will reach a peak production of 110,000 barrels of oil a day, with first oil anticipated by the end of the decade.
At number 2, the Supreme Court has imposed a 5 million naira fine on a former presidential candidate, Ambrose Owuru, for harassing President Bola Tinubu with frivolous and vexatious suits. Owuru, who contested the 2019 presidential election against former President Muhammadu Buhari on the platform of the Hope Democratic Party, was ordered to pay 5 million naira to Tinubu. Justice Uwani Musa Abba Aji issued the order against the former presidential candidate while dismissing his fresh suit, praying for the removal of Tinubu as Nigeria's president. Apart from the 5 million naira fine, the Apex Court ordered its registry not to accept any frivolous suit originating summons from Owuru again.
At number 1, Nigeria's headline inflation rate rose to 34.60% in November 2024 from 33.88% in October 2024. The National Bureau of Statistics said on Monday. The November inflation rate showed an increase of 0.72 percentage points compared to the October 2024 inflation rate, according to the NBS latest Consumer Price Index report, which measures the rate of change in price of goods and services. Significantly, the food inflation rate in November 2024 was 39.93% on a year-on-year basis, 7.08 percentage points higher than the rate recorded in November 2023. Bottom line, higher food prices at Christmas time.
We need help! That's all for today. See you next time on What's Happening.